part two. My apologies. My alarm went off, but I broke that cycle when they said your ex-husband you need to move up there with your ex-husband. I broke that cycle. I didn't. Why would I move up there with him and he left? That doesn't make sense. And I was told that, how dare you think that you're gonna graduate with your master's? I kid you not, my whole entire family seemed like it was my whole entire family showed up because they didn't believe that I graduated with my master's with 3 kids. My grandmother, I love her to pieces. She was like, I don't care your name on a sheet of paper. I got to see you walk across that set. I just don't believe that you graduated with your master's with 3 kids and this man left you years ago. And you what, really? Yeah, because I dare to be different. I knew what I can do. I knew where I was going. I wasn't going to fall into the trap of find somebody else so you can get married, so you can be comfortable. It was tough. Yeah. It was hard. Yes. This reading reminds me of what I went through and what I did not listen. I didn't listen to people when they were like, you just need to stay. You need to go up there with him. You can't graduate. You can't do that with all those kids. Man, it was tough. But I did it. I broke the curse. I broke the cycle. And you know what? A lot of people were mad. They were so mad because I didn't fall into the trap, because I did it on my own. And my family didn't help me. They was waiting on me to fail. And that's what they doing. They waiting on you to fail. They are saying, how dare this person feel like they can do it without help from a man or a woman. Like, how dare they gonna just step out and do it their way and not the traditional way? That's the worst advice that a woman in your family can give a younger woman who trying to live and survive and do it on their own. The worst advice they can give is asking you to settle. Instead of saying, go out there, be different, do it better than me. I want to see it. I'm looking through your eyes of what I couldn't do. But instead they say, no, you need to do it this way. So let's see. Let's see what Divine have to say. When I open up this deck, it says self-expression and risk versus safety and channel clearing. And that's funny how it says risk versus safety. Right here. Meaning safety, stay where you are. Risk is taking that risk and do what is best for you. And that's what they used to do. They used to stay safe. I feel like not taking challenges and a risk is basically your downfall because, wow, just one. Active versus passive. Wow. Yes, because that's how they are. They always be like passive aggressive with things. And this says active versus passive. You being active with what you are doing. Their passive aggressions is not keeping you back. The bottom of the deck is perfection versus imperfection. Yes. You saying, I know that I'm not going to be perfect with what I'm doing. You know, practice, it doesn't make perfect. It just make improvements. But I'm going to get out there and I'm going to do it. I'm going to get out there and make myself proud. I'm going to get out there and say, hey, when I'm completed, I know that I'm completed because I made sure I would be completed with whatever situation it may be. I did this. You know, when you're on your deathbed, you're going to say, I live my life. You working right now with what you want to do so you won't have any regrets. No, it's not going to be perfect, but it's going to be exactly how you want it to be. You know, and I love this. Top of the deck is prepare. Wow. Fertility and creativity. Prepare. Because that's what you are doing. That is exactly what you are doing. You are preparing for your life of many, many blessings, obstacles, whatever may come. It's what you wanted. And you preparing yourself for it. And I love this for you. I do. I really do. Because you are saying, no, I am not just going to sit here and wait around to hear what you guys have to say to make you guys comfortable, to make you guys happy. No, I'm making myself happy. I'm making myself happy. If you want to go to school, go to school. If you want to get married, have kids, then do that. If you don't want kids, then don't have kids. If you want a damn cat or a dog and you say, that's my daughter, that's my son, that's what you want to do. If you want to move and take this offer, take it. Go. Because it's your life. Nobody can live it for you. Let them be mad. Let them be mad. This is your life. They just mad because they just didn't do it. But you are. It fell out on prepare, growth. Look at that. Growth. Growth. I love this because that's what you are doing. You're saying, I'm not believing in all of the lies I was told when I was a kid. All of that stuff is just out of my head. It's out of my mind. They try to clutter you with it, manipulate you with those things, trying to groom you of how to be what they want you to be. They try to put fear in you. Like, I feel like the women of our family, sometimes they do that. They try to put fear in us to say, hey, you ain't gonna make it out there. It's tough. You say, I got this. I can do this. Yeah, I got this. And you step out in the raging water and you learn how to swim. And then when the water get rough, somebody asked me this, what you do? I said, that's when I turn on my back and I float and befriend the water and just float. Growth, accept the lesson. When things don't go our way, sometimes more important. Okay, accept the lesson. When things don't go our way, sometimes more important to the growth of our soul is in the works. Ooh, I love that. It is, because it is in the works. The works is believing that you can do it, knowing that you can do it, leaving the past in the past, leaving what other people say, put it in that box and keep it moving. Don't even take it with you. You know, get what they say out of your mind and know that I can do this. The top of the deck is perception. Perception, that's the top of the deck. Right? Let's see what it says. It says, see the past through the lens of grace. All that occurs is designed to support our spiritual evolution. Moving forward. Top of the deck is beauty. It's beauty with knowing that you can think for yourself. And just taking that chance to do it. Surround yourself with simple pleasures. Beauty is the language of the divine. I love this. I love this. Keep it moving. Last one, let's see, with self-care. Even if you feel like I'm going to be alone in this, then okay, then be alone in it. It's what I'd rather to be alone in the decision that I make for myself than to be around people to make them happy, right? And I'm not happy. What do you get out of that? What do you get out of that? Wow, risk. You got risk again. Risk. Look at that. You see her on that mountain? Risk. And it says, take a risk. You have the power within you to move mountains. That is beautiful. And you have it twice. Well, shit, you have it so many times here. You moving. The bottom of the deck is, I don't know, it says, listen to your life. The right path will reveal itself. Yeah. You have to do this for you. And that is revelation. Wow. That's when I turned it around. Revelation. That is beautiful. And the bottom of the deck is trust. Yes. Trust yourself. Don't put yourself in this box. You're going to hate that you did. You're going to hate it. And it says, trust your decision. March to the beat of your own heart. Because that's exactly what you are doing. I love this for you. It's telling you you're making the right decisions to do what is best for you. You are making the right decision. You don't need approval from nobody else because this is your life. I love this because we find ourselves trapped trying to make other people happy. We find ourselves miserable because we made other people happy with what they want us to do with our lives. We found ourselves so unhappy to the point I look at unhappy and miserable, two different things. We wake up every day when we did something for other people and live our life for other people, miserable because we think about what if. Unhappy is we have our ups and downs of happiness. But then even when we laughing and smiling, we think to ourselves, what would I be right now if I would have just took up my cross and just listen to myself and just push forward and do what I wanted to do? What would I be? But you not going to be thinking that. You saying, I'm moving. I'm doing what's best for me. This is what I need to do for myself. I don't care what other people think. I don't care. If this is what you did with your life, grandma and mom, then that was your decision. But I got to take heat and I got to move forward with my life because this is my life. I thank you for your advice. I thank you for your love. But I got to take a risk and do what is best for me. I'm growing. I'm learning. I want to make my own mistakes and I don't want to live your life. I don't want to follow in your footsteps. I'm grateful for you. Yes, I love you. Yes. But I love myself more to step out to see what life has to offer me. You still will hear from me. I'm not going far. I will call you, but I want to live life. I want to grow. I want to know. And therefore, I am stepping out. I love this for you. I love this. I feel like more of our females encounters and families of many, many females in our family should tell more women to step out. Don't make the mistake I made. Be different. See what you got to offer this world and what this world has to offer you. Don't be like me. Don't trap yourself. Just go. Don't let people suck the life out of you. Don't put yourself in a situation that you're going to regret in the long run. You know, it would be great if our loved ones, the females in our life, really tell us the truth. Really tell us the truth. Just tell us the truth. Don't do it. I was miserable. I wasn't happy. I gave 100% plus of myself. I don't know who I am. I want to know who I am. Tell us the truth. But now I feel like it's too late. I don't want you, my daughter, my granddaughter, my niece, or whoever. I don't want you to follow in my footsteps. I want you to just be free, grow, fly, figure it out. Do it and let life unfold and take you down the route that you're supposed to go. Not my journey, but yours. Wouldn't that be great? But we don't hear that often. They get upset when we live our lives and make it feel like you leaving me. No, we're not leaving you. You forgot about me. No, we didn't forget about you. We just trying to live our life to the best of our ability to see what can we offer this world and vice versa. It's all about knowing that you have what it takes. And it's all about knowing that I live my life for me. So if it doesn't work out, you can easily say, well, I did this. I wanted this. And you can't be mad. But then you can be mad, but you get what I'm saying. You can't be mad and miserable opposed to living a life that your mom and your grandma and whoever the females in your family say you can't live and you should live this life instead. Then you angry, you miserable. Because sometimes you got some grandmothers force their daughters or granddaughters to get married. People can co-parent. Don't do that. That's a trap. That's a bad setup for life, that you gotta tolerate someone because you brought a human being in this world. And somebody probably would disagree with me. I don't believe you have to get married just because you pregnant. I used to believe that back in the day because that was taught to me. But now you can co-parent. You don't have to trap yourself and be unhappy. I just get so sick or tired of they saying that women have to give up everything to everybody and we not even last on our list. No. I feel like a lot of women are changing it up. So somebody needed to hear this today. And I can honestly say, and I'm a witness, that you can do it. You can do it. Do it your way. Make your own mistakes. Make your life the way you want it to be and not the way that others pressuring you and telling you what it should be. Just remember, they lived their life and it's time for you to live yours. So with that being said, thank you so much for listening. If it resonated, great. If it did not, that's fine too. Please like, share, comment, subscribe, and I would truly appreciate it. Have a lovely day. Count it all joy and live life for you. Take those risks. You're going to be glad that you did. Have a good one.